Hey, everybody, and welcome back to The Odds Couple. I'm Sid Rosenberg, sitting here with my esteemed and good friend, handicapper Marc Lawrence from the new and improved Playbook.com. Marc, always good to see you.
Sidney, nice to be with you. Esteemed, like steamed vegetables?
Right, like steamed vegetables. Like my picks last week were steamed vegetables. We'll get to that in a second. I need a rebound this week in a big way. You were perfect. Excellent job. That's why he's the best in the business. 6-0 in your college and NFL picks right here on The Odds Couple last week. I am unraveling here. It's obvious why you're the expert and I'm the host. 6-0, man. That is a terrific job.
It was a real good week for us last week, Sid. We'll see if we can keep the ball rolling this week.
Absolutely. Also, Playbook.com had some picks as well that were winners outside of the 6 you made right here at Open Sports. So you had a monster week.
All in all, a great week last week. We're looking for more of the same, I say, today.
That's why you're the best in the business. I mean that sincerely. You were truly untouchable. Even last week's trends from the Playbook database were a perfect 3-0 mark as well. Let's see if we can keep it going right here in a week number 6 of college football. Number 1, the line has increased from 7 to 10.5 for Nevada, Louisiana Tech this Friday night. But you say as long as it stays at 16 or less, that's good news for the Wolfpack.
It is good news for the Wolfpack. They're 13-1 straight up and against the spread, Sid, when they're at home as a favorite of less than 13 points in this football game. That's what they're going to be here in this contest Friday night. That's an early Friday game, by the way. Chris Alt, he's got that Wolfpack rolling once again. Don't step in front of the Nevada Wolfpack this Friday.
All right, Mark. Georgia heads to Knoxville this Saturday, where Auburn just left as victors against Lane Kiffin's Volunteers, one of my losses last week. That bodes well for Mark Richt and the Bulldogs, a game I'll be talking about later on in this show.
Well, Mark Richt has done a so-so job this year, but the fact of the matter is he loves to win football games on other teams' fields. How about 11-0 straight up as a visitor in the Southeast Conference against an opponent off a loss? That'll be the role he'll have the Bulldogs this week when they invade Tennessee. Look out for the Georgia Bulldogs on Saturday.
All right, these trends really are. They are money in the bank, folks. UCLA hosts a favored Oregon Ducks team that easily disposed of Washington State last weekend, but you wouldn't be surprised if an upset was brewing.
Brewing, I like that. Brewing an upset here with the UCLA Bruins in this football game. How about 12-1 against the spread as home dogs when they host an opponent that comes in off a win and cover? And how about this opponent, Sid? Oregon, who's been camped at home for 5 weeks. I said 5 weeks they've been at home. The only time this year they were on the road was at Boise, and you know what happened at Boise?
Yeah.
They got smoked in that football game. Look out for the Bruins on Saturday.
Oregon talking about bringing back that running back that punched the kid in the face at
in
Boise in November.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly
Blunt, exactly right. Time to open up our mailbag here to answer a question from one of our viewers. Randy in Pensacola, Mark says, he expects his Seminoles to rise against the adversity surrounding Bobby Bowden this week, so he's looking at an easy cover this Saturday against the visiting Ramblin' Wreck. What about that?
Sid, I would have never expected this. In all my years handicapping this business, an ominous note going on in Tallahassee these days. You know what it is, don't you?
What is that?
Bobby Bowden's been banned from the Cracker Barrel. I mean, things are going that bad for Florida State here right now, but they're going to host Georgia Tech this week. Do you like Florida State's chances? I don't. How about the last 4 games they've been at home in line football games? They've lost them all straight up and against the spread.
Right.
Here comes Georgia Tech up a loss here. Bottom line, they're playing better football than Florida State right now. Look out, Bobby. It'll be Cracker Barrels statewide. You'll be banned from after this game.
There you go. If you have any handicapping questions, feel free to send Mark and I an email to theoddscouple@opensports.com. That's theoddscouple@opensports.com. That'll do it for our first segment. The picks are coming up next. We're making you money right here on The Odds Couple.